And with that rousing exclamation, we return to the world of Fureraba after a 3-month hiatus due to summer vacation. And now that it's basically over, I can be as loud as I want again. Yay. And also with that, we're going to skip straight over this dialogue because they've already done it. Alright. So you're going to notice here that Senpai is no longer showing on the selection screen. Number one, I have a new PC, and I guess it changed all the settings and whatnot. Also, I had to turn down the sound a little bit because of my mic. I still have no idea why it's so much quieter than it was on my... Anyway, and also the Omake screen, or section rather, is no longer available, which means I have lost all of Yuzu's CGs, which kind of sucks, really. And I have to download the after stories again, so I got a lot of shit to do here. Oh, and if there's any continuity errors, I apologize in advance. But anyway, let's talk to Senpai. Okay. Alright, so what should we talk about here? I remember last time we talked about vegetables because, well, the title of the episode was indeed a fruitful conversation about vegetables, or something like that. Let's start with hobbies. And do you have any TV show recommendations? Do you have any TV show recommendations for me, Senpai? Uh-huh. I know I feel like we did this one, and I edited the last episode wrong. You mean those shows where they get together teachers from a bunch of schools and have them teach classes? So they teach you stuff that you actually have to use in the real world, unlike a lot of the shit that they actually teach you in school. Huh. And the quiz-like nature of it is pretty interesting as well. Well, truthfully, sometimes some of the classes they have on there you can't really call classes. I wonder why. Also, I do remember this as well. You have to have answers geared toward education and food, if I remember correctly. Let's go with this one. It's a shame. Classes at school would be fun if they were in quiz format. It would relieve me of the problem of worrying when I get called on in class. I'd be able to answer even if I wasn't paying attention. So in situations like that, you'd still be able to guess and pick something. It'd be really awesome if they use that quiz format in our school too, don't you think? Alright, we're off to a good start. And you know what, speaking of cooking, let's go to this one. Have you heard of ceramic knives? Have you heard of ceramic knives? Wait, those little plastic ones? the sort... If that's what they're referring to... Yeah. Apparently they're... Oh. Excuse me. Apparently they're light and easy to use. As opposed to comfy and easy to wear like the shorts that youngster Joey wears in Pokemon. Anyway. Ever use one? Also, speaking of youngster Joey in Pokemon, I recently played Pokemon Sword, or no, not Sword, Shield, and I didn't find any references to him or anyone named Joey. Well, anyway. Oh, the knives in the home mech room are ceramic? Huh. Hontoni? Damn, never knew that. Yeah, that's alright. I didn't either. I only used it for class. Yeah, I know. So anyways, what's the difference between a ceramic knife and a normal one? Ah, なるほど. And cute things are nice to talk about with her as well, so... So many cute designs out there for ceramic knives. So just by making a handle a color other than black, it looks girly. Nice color contrast there. You go from pink to green. I think men still mostly stick to black. For girls, that color variety is nice. Thinking about it, cooking is more a women's thing. I think that's where this whole cute kitchenware idea comes from. Yeah. So it's like, now that there's cute knives, you gotta make the whole kitchen look pretty to match it. Yep, I do. Okay. We're good. And yes, skipping this one as well. Alright, next. Okay, Alright. What are we gonna go for now? Let's do something. Do an impression of Senpai. Or look depressed. Fuck it. Alright, let's do an impression of Senpai. Staring off into space. Oh no. Still staring off into space. Doing an impression of you. Eh? But you are. That's unusual. She got a little fussy with me. Did I tick her off? No, you think? Oh yeah, there you go. Try and do an impression of me. Try and do an impression of me. I'm a little curious about how you see me.
すればいいの?
Heh? I do that all the time?
結構見てて楽しい。
Ah. Quite embarrassing. But hey, she likes it, then what reason do I have to complain? What kind of smile do I make?
こんな感じかな。
Oh my god, I'm so precious! ちょっと待って. It looks so adorable because it's you.
ありがとう。
Okay, where do we go from here? Let's do the other one. Oh.
お腹痛いの?
Nah. Just figured it might lead to some dramatic development if I made it, or if I made A look like that.
ドラマティック?
I chase after anything interesting or unusual. That's how I live my life. So I was thinking, like, a bit of performance may also be necessary for that.
でも普通の魅力があると思う。
Damn right. True. This is something that I guess you could say, fires the adventurous spirit of a man or excites the passions in their heart.
そういうものなんだ。
She has no fucking clue what he's saying, and quite frankly, neither do I. You still have the drama in your life too? Yeah, no. At the end of the day, nothing beats normal. I mean, true. At the end of the day, nothing beats normal.
普通でも十分楽しいことあると思う。
When you live a normal, ordinary life, even the simplest things can be truckloads of fun. I feel like if you live a life where everything's exciting, eventually that all becomes dull to you. What was once exhilarating is now normal and unsatisfying. I feel like you were robbed of that excitement.
友達とお話ししたり、お出かけするだけでも楽しい。
That's right. They actually want to talk to you, that is. I agree 100%.
普通な生活、素敵だと思う。お話、楽しかった。
Alright. First day back, and it was a success. Okay, yeah, I've seen this too. Oh, hold up. Back that up. Whoa, hold on. Back that up. But we got a, Nope. God damn it. Alright. Skipping over the, dialogue previous to this because we've already done it with Yuzu. We're gonna go back to Ask Me this time around. We have, either school life or talent. School life. If you have any kind of questions about my school life, Senpai, I'm ready to answer.
学校楽しい?
Yeah, it's fairly fun. Fortunately enough, I have some pretty great friends, and I never really have any bad feelings to deal with when I come to school.
どんなところが?
What do you mean?
楽しいところ.
Yeah, you don't want to say that, so I like classes. Well, I like classes. Some subjects I'm not too great at. But I do want to get a better understanding of them before my aversion to them gets too severe.
そうなんだ。偉いね。
Yeah, it's not like I'm actively trying to improve. Just a little thought in the back of my head, you know. So I'd hold off on the praise for now.
でも普通はそういう風に考えないと。
She has a point, you know. I guess. Never really thought about it.
これからも頑張ってね。
There you go, guys. Some positive reinforcement from Senpai. And now we move on to do something. Okay, I think I know what she's gonna do for this one, but we're gonna see what happens. What's brown and sticky? It is slightly on purpose, but the thought of it not landing still made me get so embarrassed that my voice whimpered out. Oh, so I did that right. Good.
はい。
And she's easily amused. Okay. Hey! She laughed. She laughed! You hear about the restaurant on the moon? I heard the food was good, but it had no atmosphere.
かっこいいかっこいい。
Wow.
ちょっとストップ。
Okay, one final one. I whisper it next to Senpai's ear. Well, it's blue and tastes like red paint. Blue paint. Wow.
もうやめ。お腹痛い。
She actually laughed at that last one? Good lord. Guess these types of jokes are super effective on you, Senpai.
だって面白いんだもの。
Makes me wonder what kind of humor she gets at home.
そういうのいっぱい知ってるの？
Oh yeah, tons. For instance...
ストップ。
Oh. どうしたの？
それ以上言われたら笑いすぎて泣いちゃいそう。
Senpai, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you did have tears in your eyes during that last one. Oh, but I'd love to see that. Naturally, that's a bad idea, yeah. Don't want to get on the bad side of your upperclassmen. Alright, let's turn the tables. Okay, your turn, Senpai. Give me your best joke.
さっきみたいなやつ？
He's gonna laugh at it, no matter how stupid it is, isn't he? Whatever you want to do.
じゃあ布団が布団だ。
Senpai telling a bad pun super embarrassedly with a bright red face? And I want to tease her so bad it's killing me! He's also lightly trembling, just like a small animal. God, so cute.
どうだった？
It was awesome!
そう反応がなかったから面白くなかったのかなって。
Well, like a deer in the headlights kind of thing? Yeah, it really was! It's already kind of funny in the literal sense of it, but coupled with the wordplay between wood and wood, it's seriously beyond funny.
よかった。
Ah, Gomenasai Senpai. pun itself was super bad, but that smile of hers is downright precious, you're goddamn right.
またお話
Request, huh? I'd love to chat with you again for sure. Let's go! Yeah, you're on a roll. Definitely. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can go until we get to that all-important scene. So...
少しの間だけお願いね。私厨房のヘルプに入るから。
we're gonna go to the next conversation. Oh shit. Alright. So now we go back to ask me. And here it is. Ask me about my special talent. Hey Senpai, fire me some questions about my special talent.
特技持ってたの？
I'm sure he does, but I don't know how special it actually is. Oh yes, I do. I have the most interesting, amazing talent that I can brag about for days.
どんな？
Glad you asked. I can finish my homework before dinner time. That's not a talent. Then again, I don't think either of these can be. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this one. I can make friends with strangers in a flash. So I got to this point with you so quickly, Senpai.
そう言われてみれば。
That is my special talent, which I pride myself in.
羨ましい。
You can acquire this skill too, you know.
本当？私でもできる？
I like the determined look she has going on right now. Yep. There's no secret trick to it or anything. All you gotta do is tell yourself, I want to be friends with this person and go talk to them, and if they shoot you down, well, at least you tried, huh?
それだけ？
Yep, just that. Pretty simple, eh? I'll bet you can do it too.
頑張ってみる。
There you go. Now we're back to do something. Get casual face. Okay. What do you think? Isn't this pose look I'm making surprisingly fabulous?
笑ってた方が可愛い。
Oh. Cute! I'm not the tough guy, but the pretty boy? Is my face cute or more cool looking?
どっちだろう。
You don't know, but when I smile, I look cute. That about it.
うん。
Man. My looks are below average. Yeah, even if that's true, you don't say that. I guess I'll change my ways. I was going for something different, but since you said I look cute...
そういう顔をするよりも笑っているあなたの方がいい。
Do you? Think that feels more natural?
うん。いつも笑っていてひまわりみたい。
Haha, Himawari. Himawari ne. So then, how would you describe the other face I tried showing you?
瀕死のメダカ？
What? Yeah, I have just about no idea what to make of Killifish, and a dying one at that? Oh, god damn it. Well, I guess that wasn't too bad. Damn. In the back. Have I done this already? Yep. Okay. And we got us a special event. Oh, what the fuck is this? Just another normal weekend day. I didn't have any plans, so I just figured I'd play games the whole day. Wait, did I do this one already? Ah, fuck it. What kind of hard mode is this? Dumbasses just gave the enemies more HP. Ramp up the fucking AI or something. At last, I get sick and tired of endlessly attacking 9 health-digit enemies in this piece of shit game, so I turn the console off. Wow. Hey mom, play a game with me.
何すんの?
It's a survival horror game where you kill zombies as a 2-man team.
いやよ。だったらゾンビが相手のギャルゲーがいい。
For those of you watching, is there anything like that? I am genuinely curious. Because really, if there's a dating game about pigeons, then I wouldn't be surprised if there's one about zombies. The hell? Why does she expect me to have a game like that?
っていうかあんたね、休日に部屋でひたすらゲームとか何悲しいことやってんのよ。
Hey, I do it every fucking weekend. I'm just saying.
彼女作るんでしょ？なら今から駅前にでも行って適当に女の子に声かけてきたら？
About that. I whip out my phone and show it to her. Got so close to a girl that we're texting each other. Why don't I get a text from Senpai? You know what? And I've only known her for like a week or two at that. How do you like that?
やるじゃない。ちょっと見直した。で、一体どんなことメールしてるの？
Well. Don't look! You're not allowed to! Go away!
つまんないわね。どうせ親に見せたくないエロ目でもしてるんでしょ？
Absolutely not! How dare you accuse me of that? I'm no scumbag. Yeah, well... Sending texts like that could make her hate me. There's a big difference in the risk from that compared to the risk from doing my usual bad jokes, which she apparently finds absolutely fucking hilarious.
つまんないの?
I guess she's just lost interest in the text or whatever. She's munching on her rice crackers and watching TV now. Did she bring that up because she did that in high school with a guy? Eh? What's this? Got a text from Senpai. She usually doesn't text me this early in the day. Pill bug, pilly pill. Okay. Pilly pill? She also attached a picture of what looks like a pill bug. I'm guessing pilly pill is the name she gave it? Every once in a while she'll send me a text that just has me scratching my head. Now let's see here. Actually that's not a pill bug, it's a woodlouse. They're also called toilet bugs. And said.
あんた、マジで普段女とどんなメールしてるのよ。
Most random shit apparently. There's nothing wrong with it. It's how Senpai and I communicate with one another. I just ignore my mom's crap and press the send button on my finished text. Oh, man, texting back and forth with Senpai. This is the life.
あんた、今日はこんなに天気がいいんだから、外行ってデートでもしてきなさいよ。
There you go. Deto.
何と追い目してんのよ。ほら、これあげるから。
Eh? She hands me 2 tickets. Spa Resort Water Garden free entry ticket. Oh.
それでうまく相手誘って、バッチリ水着姿拝んできな。
本当に？
あ、男誘うんじゃないわよ。もしそんなことしたら、あんたのこと一生チキン野郎って呼ぶから。
Yeah, we don't want that. Arigato gozaimasu! Domo arigato! This is a godsend. Oh my god! Must be a literal goddess! Immediately start typing my text to Senpai. Oh no. Would you like to go to the water park together with me? You're not doing anything else today. I have 2 free entry tickets. Perfecto! I finished sending the message and thus ask a girl out on a date for the first time in my life. Now I'll just wait for her reply. $30 later. Fuck! Why isn't she replying?
どうしたの？
I texted Senpai and asked her if she wanted to go to the water park with me, but she wasn't replying.
あんた、その子とは何回目のデートになるの
Zero. Yeah, none.
Huh?
Zero. Zilch. This will be our first.
うわ、あんた初めてのデートでプールに誘ったの？
Ah, boy. So,
引くわ。
then it's probably best to say nothing at this point. You were the one who told me to do it!
初回ならせめて映画とか買い物とか、まずはそこら辺からにしなさいよ。
That was my first date with my last girlfriend in person. We went to see Red.
相手が普通の子ならドン引きね。
About that. Ah, Kuso! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
どんまい。てか、やっぱりあんたバカね。
Yeah. What's my game plan now? Seriously, how am I gonna fix this? Maybe I should just think of some excuses I can use, like tell her I'm joking or something. Okay, you do not tell a girl you're joking when you ask her out. Of course, brain only goes into full throttle at times like these. Alright. Could I possibly just give both to her under the pretext that I'm unable to go myself? Fuck, I'm a genius! Alright, that's the plan I'm going with. And ironically enough, reply comes from Senpai right as I decide that. Okay. Okay. Kiseki desu! Woohoo! Yeah! And another woo!
ママ、マジ吉がいる。
Okay, yeah, dude, you're in public. After getting ready, I made my way over to the main square by the station where we're gonna meet up. We agreed to meet at 1 p.m. I was kind of wanting to have lunch together, but she said she already ate. Speaking of which, yeah, I can wait. I don't need lunch today. I have a much better feast waiting for me. Senpai swimsuit. Gah! Oh, fuck. Fuck me. I'm about to die. I get to see Senpai in casual clothes, and after that, swimsuit. Something I never once thought I'd see. Can't leer on her, damn it. It'd be downright disrespectful. Have shame, have shame! My motives for inviting her here are genuine and pure. Oh, shit. I got so worked up I'm out of breath. And worse, I'm going to be entering the arena wearing character-designed swim shorts that put elementary schoolers to shame. I had no choice, damn it. Plain swim trunks are just stupid looking and the school swim shorts are blander than bland. Where is she? It's getting closer and closer to 1. Oh shit, my heart is beating so damn fast right now! It's like it's gonna burst right out of my chest any moment now. Yep, there she is. I'm being poked. Oh, it's you, Sawatari Senpai!
お待たせ。
I love the outfit. My brain stops working for a second, as it always does. You don't count the fashion magazine? This is legit the first time I've seen her in something besides her uniform. So kawaii! This is sweet, super sweet. The added magic of her outfit just makes her so much cuter than she really usually is. Do I look alright? Does she think I look lame? She's probably looking at you like you're an idiot, which you are.
どうかした？
Oh, yeah, なんでもないよ. Absolutely nothing. But, yeah, sorry for the kind of short notice. Are you sure you didn't have anything else planned?
大丈夫。いえ、手伝いも終わったし。
Oh, nice. Seemed like she helps out around the house on weekends. So responsible, I swear. She's probably lending her mom a hand in their massive kitchen. Alright, shall we get going then? We need to get on this train and get off at the next station to go to the water park. Senpai was my girlfriend? I guess this is where I'd casually take her hand. Oh, how I would love to do that. But yeah. It's way too early for that. What kind of guy tries to hold hands with a girl he's not dating? Ganky. Yeah, that'd definitely be creepy. Hell, make me die of embarrassment. I don't even know how she feels about me to begin with. Okay, dude. You're staring off into space. I invited her out on pretty short notice into a water park at that. And she still came. The cherry on top? Just me and her. I've nailed it as far as first dates go. Oh my god, we're going to a fucking water park! The water park! Would a girl really go to a water park with a guy she had no feelings for whatsoever? Hell no! So, I have my answer. But does she really? Senpai. Excuse me. About today, though. I know you were free, but why did you accept my invitation? Why are you asking this? Just... This guy overthinks things so goddamn much. The air is filled with tension for a brief moment.
嬉しかった。
He?
嬉しかったから。
Yes!
お友達に誘ってもらえて
Oh. Yo! Well, let's not dilly-dally any longer, friend. To the water park we go.
お友達
Oh my god. My face is smiling, but my heart is weeping. Damn it! If I had a nickel for every time I felt like that, oh boy. If you're a real man, you won't let it show. You're damn right. It's bad about being friends anyways. Even as friends, I still get the pleasure of going to the water park with her. Damn right. And here we are. Around 30 minutes have passed. After arriving, we went to get changed, and I'm now waiting for Senpai. I guess you could attribute it to being the weekend, but god damn, there's a lot of couples floating around everywhere you look. I wonder what kind of swimsuit she's wearing. I highly doubt she's gonna come out in her school swimsuit, but honest to god, I wouldn't mind that. Though, I still don't know if she's the type to go for one pieces or bikinis. Oh, you're about to find out soon enough, buddy. This is one of the parts I remember. I'm only imagining it, and I'm already about to blow. Okay. Easy there, Chief. Swimsuit! Sorry, buddy. One piece or bikini, which do you choose?
それは断然ビキニっしょ
Yeah. Wrong! Get out of my sight!
お前何なんだよ
Wouldn't be a recording session if there wasn't some sort of interruption. Anyway. One-piece swimsuit suits Senpai so much without a question. All different opinions are shit and I reject them. Wait, shit. I do want to see her in a bikini. But that's to wait. One-piece swimsuit takes absolute priority for now. Where, oh, where is my little dear senpai? Wait. Where, oh, where is my dear little... Yeah, that's what wait, can I see a little... Dear little senpai? There she is!
お待たせ
No, I wasn't waiting any. Honestly, it could have taken longer if you want... Eh?
更衣室混んでて
Yeah. This is definitely how I remember it. Wait one goddamn second. There is clearly something that needs to be explained first here. Senpai? Why are you wearing a wetsuit?
低体温症を
Good answer.
防ぐ
How is you saying something like that in total seriousness? Have you forgotten who you're speaking to? What? It's just a water park. You little kids play around here just fine.
でも体温維持は重要
Good lord. You planted across the street at Dover after this, girl? But, just why would you... Looks like she just ignored my words. Just giving the place a good look around now. No shit, it'd be embarrassing. She's the only person in this entire joint wearing a fucking wetsuit. Embarrassing. Wait. Could it be? You're too embarrassed to wear a regular swimsuit. Yep. There it is. Very noticeable reaction to my question. I'll repeat it. You're too embarrassed to wear a regular swimsuit here. You're too embarrassed to wear a regular swimsuit here, Senpai?
別に恥ずかしくない。
Really now? I'm saying it's not a case of that. Just for some odd reason decided to wear a wetsuit. Huh. I'm so sorry, but being a guy, I gotta punish you a little for this. No, you really don't. Oh man, that sucks. So looking forward to seeing you in a swimsuit. And I invited you specifically so... This guy is an ass. I invited you specifically so I could see you in one. I was so excited. Your mood very noticeably sinks. Presumably because of the ensuing guilt for being told you just let someone down. Wow. Shit. Did I go a little overboard there? No, you think? You fucking prick. It's no worry, Senpai. You can just wear one next time. That'd be fine.
大丈夫。
え？あれ？
この格好を水着だと思えば。
I can't! It's impossible! Literally impossible! Senpai, are you the devil or something? Could you explain to me how it's even possible to make myself look at a wetsuit like it's a swimsuit?
気合。
Huh, fair enough. Sure didn't expect you to bring up willpower here. The thing is, even assuming that was possible, my extreme disappointment wouldn't...
ねえ、何あの子。
Uh-oh.
はあ？プールに来てダイバースーツ？
Oh boy. Oh, there's danger. My disappointment doesn't matter anymore. Priority right now is preventing Senpai from becoming the laughing stock of the place. There's only one way to do that. Salmon dance! Let's go! I'll have to sacrifice my own dignity to preserve hers. Salmon, salmon, flippity dippity, salmon, salmon, flip, flip, flop.
何あいつ。病気。
Yes. Perfect! Completely and utterly repulsed by me! Just like I wanted. And so is Senpai. The person most repulsed is none other than Senpai! Good job. Alright, time to stop the charades and hop in the water. That wetsuit still doesn't change the fact that we're on a date here. Unless I'm imagining things. I don't think Senpai is very comfortable showing skin in front of others. Yeah, no kidding. And proof being the fact that she's been checking the front and back zippers of her wetsuit over and over again for the past few minutes. Come to think of it, she's wearing black stockings in the fashion magazine too. It's the same with her uniform. So I'm positive it's not just something she does occasionally. It's not that. Actually, how good of a swimmer are you, Senpai? I decided to start things off with a question about her swimming abilities.
これくらい。
Showing me a length with your fingers doesn't tell me anything. You swim 25 meters?
多分
You don't know?
奇跡使えば
Come on, no, you can't use a miracle for something like that. Well, you don't need to be able to swim to have fun here. Why don't we go to the wave pool?
死なない
Don't worry, no one would get into the pool if there was a serious chance you'd die. Now this would be the perfect time to unveil the secret weapon I brought along with me. I had a feeling it'd be something Senpai would like. Ta! Kite Senpai! About this inner tube with an orca design.
イルカ
Alright.
イルカ
You prefer dolphins over orcas? Well, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to settle for the orca. I don't want my mom getting mad.
そんな
Uh-oh. Start pumping air into the orca inner tube, disregarding Senpai and her disappointment. They had air pumps available at the counter nearby, so I just went and got one there. Eh. For some reason, Senpai's staring at me very intently. Damn, she really is. You wanna try?
そんなはずは
She's all flustered. If you wanna do it, you can just say so. I'm not gonna judge you. Gotta be upfront with her once, otherwise no one will ever know.
それじゃ
There you go. Go ahead and pump it the rest of the way. Senpai takes the fancy octopus-shaped air pump from me. Thereafter, she begins to pump air into the inner tube, stepping on it with one leg to keep it in place, just like I did. Kawaii. Can't take it anymore. She's just so cute, doing literally anything. Do you think that's about good, Senpai?
限界に
I think she wants to pop it. I think if you keep going further, you're gonna make the damn thing pop. Alright, you ready to head into the water? Senpai enters the pool, following me with the orca inner tube in her arms. Our vicinity is mostly made up of couples, families, and students around our age. I don't want to be too cramped in the pool, so I find a spot where not too many people are and make for it. Ooh, these are some pretty strong waves. Uh-oh. They're gonna get stronger. Apparently the intensity changes depending on the time. There's an electronic display board which shows the strength level, and right at that second it goes up. Oh, this is pretty fun!
ダメ
Huh? どうしたの? Yeah. She just latched herself onto my arm. Is she afraid of the water? Nande? Senpai! What are you? Her whole body is trembling in terror in response to the incoming strong waves. Of course he has on that wetsuit, but still. She's practically glued to me. It's okay, Senpai. I'm here with you. I put on a brave face and reassure her, trying to show off a little. Ah, I can smell her right next to me. Seriously, she is an absolute perfect human being down to her fucking DNA. Wow. I could even die right now and be happy. Damn.
ただいまより休憩時間のご案内をいたします。競泳プールは15時45分まで。レジャープール各施設は16時まで休憩時間になります。またこの時間、お手洗いは男女ともに大変混み合いますので。
Together with the speaker announcement across the building, the waves start to die down gradually. Right when we got in, huh? Guess she must have suddenly gotten embarrassed or something because she starts retracting her hands. Fortunately, I didn't get to see Senpai in a swimsuit today. Surely the heavens won't punish me for getting a small little treat like that. What happened to the Orca, Senpai?
シャチは
Yeah?
旅立った。
Like hell it did! It's right over there getting swept away by the damn tides!
ごめんなさい。
Oh, whatever. After we fetch it, do you want to get some ice cream or something? Still have some time before the respite period's over.
チョコチップ。
Oh. A woman after my own heart. Well, as punishment for letting the Orca escape, you'll get chocolate chip ice cream with no chocolate.
じゃあいらない。
You know I'm just kidding. I stuck around having fun at the park until closing time. Had a lot of different attractions to offer aside from the pools, such as the leisure facilities and a mini amusement park, among other things. Senpai and I both wholeheartedly enjoyed our first date together. Nice. Arigatou gozaimashita, Senpai. Really appreciate you coming out here with me.
こちらこそ。楽しい。
You're gonna say you hated every bit of it, aren't you?
違う。
I know. Arigato. Really did hang out all this entire day from morning till night. Still can't really believe our relationship has progressed this far. It's gotten kind of late though. It's already past 9. Considered possibly having dinner together too? That felt a little presumptuous to me, so I decided to throw that idea out. From what she said, sounds like she has dinner waiting for her at home, so I'll just conclude today's date with this. Alright, guess it's about time we call it a day. Which way is your house, Senpai? I'll walk you home.
大丈夫。
You might get kidnapped by some really bad people. Oh, don't say that.
そんなのいや。
Let me walk you home. I wanna... After getting the first 2 words out, I find the rest caught in my throat. Never really experienced nerves like this. I wanna spend as much time as possible with you today. It requires a certain amount of courage to say embarrassing lines like that. I'm sure all the chick magnets out there can say something like that with no trouble. But me? Hell no. There's something precious about sharing these awkward moments with one another. Yeah, you're right. I walked right next to Senpai's shoulder. I truly am glad I mustered up the courage to ask her out today. Though I talked myself up a bit there, I was actually so panicky while waiting for her reply that my face was going pale. We walk in complete silence, not exchanging a single word. There's something almost comforting about this silence. I don't know. Just kind of felt like today would be a bit more nerve-wracking for us both. It's weird. I feel so relaxed right now. Also, there we go. It's almost unbelievable. Never expected to be able to act natural on this date. I think I managed to do a pretty good job of that. Oh no, Senpai. Do you want to go out again sometime? Of course, only if you want to. Maybe go somewhere different next time. Ah, another interruption. God damn it. There's a lot of options. How about some place you want to go to? Something wrong with that? Oh, Senpai. If you had to rate today's date, what would you give it? Yep. Highest is 100, lowest is 0. 60 to 70 or better would be what I'm most hoping for. Nice. What? Majide? My heart's beating like crazy. Walking for about 20 minutes now. As I keep going, I begin to think back on everything that's transpired up until now. I've heard no shortage of rumors and stories about Senpai from people at school. Sawatari-san's father is a city councilman. Sawatari-san has a fiancé. Sawatari-san is friends with the principal and already has job offers from various companies around town. There's no question she has a bright future awaiting her after graduation. But truly, how much credibility is there to these rumors, aside from the last one? She said her father was the one who wrote that thesis on vegetables, and I honestly don't buy the whole fiancé thing. Yeah, no. Which leads me to a simple conclusion, rather. He's nearly as special as everything seems to think.
いえ、着いた。
Doko? Maybe. Just maybe. Sawatari Misaki is just your average normal girl. This is where you live? Wow. I remember this too.
うち、八百屋。
For real? But, what about the massive estate? Where's the luxurious mansion?
オロチ。
Yeah. I'm so sorry about that. Sawatari fruits and vegetables. Wait, hold on a second. Her family seriously runs a greengrocery?
お父さん、野菜、命。
He's dedicating his life to vegetables? Hell, I'll be damned. No wonder he won that thesis contest. He's a true bona fide professional in the field. It's hardly a surprise he's passionate about it. Man, now I'm stuck wondering where the hell this city councilman bullshit came from. Rumors truly are insane. I think I'm learning that firsthand as firsthand as you can get right now. While we're on the topic, there's one more thing I'd like to ask you. Is it true that you, have a fiancé? Like a guy who your parents decided you're gonna marry someday?
そんな人、いるの？
She herself is baffled by it. Rumor's phony too, goddammit! What is going on, Senpai? Completely normal. Just a simple daughter of a greengrocer.
普通。
She has no idea. She really needs to learn how to speak up around others. Holy shit. Well, when you're like this, talking to her one-on-one, you can really tell that she's not in fact completely meek. That's only all the more reason for her to speak up when all these people treat her like they have been. The phrase, putting someone on a pedestal, really seems apt in this situation. Oh yeah. I've been presented with undeniable proof here and now. Is that Sawatari Misaki I was so infatuated with was, crazily enough, just your average girl. Wow. Oh, got a message from Senpai. I really had a lot of fun at the water park today. I'd never been to one with a friend before. Thank you. Shit, just one text from Senpai and I'm already about to start bouncing off the walls. I'll get a dolphin in or two for next time. We can pump it up together. How's that sound? There you go. I just pray to God that the next occasion will allow me to see her in a swimsuit finally. I still consider today's date a success nonetheless. As I lie here thinking of happy thoughts, I naturally drift to sleep.